Hello stamping friends, this is Monica Giabrutti with Stamping with Monica, and welcome to another Facebook Live. It is August 12th, 2026. It is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope everybody is doing okay. Hello Sharon, and enjoying this weather. And we are going to continue our class. And I will show you what we have done last night in case you missed the live. But before I do so, let me do a little bit of a reminders. And I have a few things to show you. The first thing is to remind you what Stampin' Up! Is offering. That is the 15% off selected designer series paper and cardstock. And that goes until the end of August. Then we have the product of the month called Glow of Harvest, and I got my box, and I have it here. And I haven't opened yet, but it's beautiful. Oh my golly! I don't know if any of you was able to get this one, but I can tell you that it's gorgeous. So let me just open it, and I will show you this pearlized paper. So we have 12 sheets, and I'm gonna go and do this. I'm gonna just fold this on its own so I don't get to grab my paper. Okay, so this is a one-sided set of paper, but it's thick, very thick. Kind of not cardstock thick, but almost there. So this is the pattern, the first one. And then we have this pattern. For sure, it is a nice fallish pattern, set of patterns. This beautiful. This could be used not as a fall theme. Beautiful. Love the colors. This one as well. I see probably some fussy cutting for this. Okay, and then we have pumpkins. Looky, and it is pearlized. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, it's shiny, elegant, and all that. I want to see in the screen if you can see it. I think by showing a bit. Yep, you can see it there. And then we have this beautiful pattern. Very fallish, but I love it. So this is the paper. You get 2 of each of 6 different patterns right there. And let me just go and read in the back. Let me put it back inside. And this paper, these are the colors that coordinate: Cajun Craze, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Golden Glow, and Pecan Pie. Very fallish. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it, Sharon, because I think it's very, 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 very nice paper. Okay. Then this catalog is going to be going live on September 1st for customers. It will go from September 1st through January the 4th, okay? This I cannot open. I've done a little bit of a pre-ordering of some of the items here. There's so much. But I wanted to remind you guys that if you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with and you would like a copy of this, let me know, okay? Reach out. What I have coming up so far that I can show you, if you remember the class that I did online with the Moonlit suite here from the mini, not for the mini, this is the catalog, stop saying mini, the Moonlit Flora. Where is that? Where is it? I think it is here. Nope. Go. There we go. This is the Moonlit Flora, and I did an online class, but I decided, because I had some people ask me about it. So I will run this as my monthly class that you can register for. The deadline is to register for the one-time class, or the to join the club if you want to, is August 18th. The actual class in person would be on August 29th at 10 a.m. in my studio. It is usually the last Saturday of the month. For this class, you will get to make 2 of each of these cards. Everything will be prepped. The only thing that you will need to do is stamp and die cut. So you will need to have the Fern and Flora bundle to do that. So if you want to take it as a one-time, it is $52 shipped. And if you want to join the club, you will save a little bit of money with that each month. And also you will get my little goodie bag. Every 6 months you get to receive a special gift from me, and usually is a Stampin' Up! Products, up to $25 in value. And so there you go. Now this is also using the foiling, and I will be providing this already foiled because we're allowed to do that. Okay, so as a reminder, this is the class that you can register for. You will make 2 of each for a total of 8 cards. Oops, this one I did modify because my original card had, let me see if I have one here. The original cards had this ribbon right here, but it's not available, so I had to move things around and change. So we're using the Golden Glow ribbon. What you will receive a pack of the paper. No, not a pack, half a pack of the paper. Hold on, that I have it here. Half a pack of the paper, a full bolt of the Golden Glow ribbon, and the pack of the embellishments. You will get the envelopes, you will get a PDF, and then you can watch the videos that I've done on my other class so you know how to assemble this. Okay, so registration will close on the 18th, and as I said, one-time class is $52 shipped, or if you wanted to pick it up, it's $44. If you sign up for the club, then there's going to be a little bit of a saving, and I will put the detail for the registration of the class here at the top. But also I have an email going out tonight for this, so don't miss it, because some people said, oh, I missed that when I offered it as a class online class, and they missed it, and now they want it. So that's the chance. So that is that for this. Okay, now show you that. Okay, so what I'm offering for the month of August is my birthday month. For all orders placed that are over $75, I will gift you an extra 10% in Stampin' Rewards on top of what I'm offering. Like this week's class, if your order goes over $75, you get this bonus plus the chance to receive the class, the supplies and everything, the class kit for the 5 projects, and a goodie bag that will have embellishments, half a pack of the embellishment, and the half a spool of ribbon on top of all of my tutorial that I'm offering based at. If you place orders in July, I still need to how do I say it, to get caught up, and I will do that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have so many kits that I need to cut and that. So just a reminder, I will give you all that you earn with your ordering or registration for my classes. Okay, we are using the AFLUTTER bundle that is a bundle in the, let's see, 60 something, that is in the catalog. It's not an online exclusive. It is in the catalog. The bundle is, let's go find it because now we have only stamps there. We're gonna find this bundle, and I think it's $41.50. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. And so if you don't have this bundle, you can easily qualify. You're very close to qualify for the class. I'm trying to locate, but I am not as good as bundles. There you go. These are dies bundles. This is the mini punches. Okay, let's go see here. Punch bundle. And there you go. The butterfly bundle is $41.25. Okay, so it's still available. You just need to place the order to qualify for the class. And we are also featuring the velvet metal designer series paper, specialty paper, and embellishments on here. The bundle, you don't need to have it, but the bundle that goes with that is, this is the flowering meadow. But everything that needs to be die cut from the set of dies, I will be providing that in the kit. Okay, if you missed last night, I'm going to show you the cards that we made together. The first card was this easy peasy Z-fold card. Okay, show you how to stamp. This is fussy cut. You will get the piece of the designer series paper, and then you'll fussy cut. But everything else will be provided, the piece for the stamping. Then card number 2 is this cutie patootie tag card right there. Okay, yet again, all this will be provided to you, die cut, and this everything. This will be already made for you. You will just need to cut I will cut the designer series paper for you, and you just need to stamp and punch there. And then the other card is this other beautiful, beautiful card. Voila. Okay. So tonight I am going to show you 2 projects, 1 card and 1 box. Okay. Thank you for being here. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us and sharing again. And I see other set of eyes, but I don't know, because I would love to know. So leave a comment. Leave a comment. I see Colleen Johnson watching. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's start with the card for tonight. And these are the pieces that you will have in your kit. Okay, we have a card base in, this is basic beige. Okay, this is how you're gonna fold it. I'm gonna grab my bone folder here and fold it this way. You will have this piece of white. This would be the piece that you will need to use. See the corner cut? This tells you that this is the one that you're going to use to stamp and punch. You will have the 2 arches. You will have 1, 2, 3 set of leaves. And then 2 of these. 1 of this. And 1 of this that I, by mistake, already put glue in the back. So I'm going to use it. See what I did? I put some wax paper, and I can pull it and then reuse it. And this is the same designer series paper, but we're using it this way. Okay, so let's create the skeleton of this card first. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the stamping on these pieces right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, set these aside. We're gonna grab our 2 pieces of Berry Burst. Okay. And we are going to glue 1 on this and that on that. So let me just glue it quickly. beautiful paper that we need to cover. Beautiful paper that we need to cover. This is that. Now let's see if this works. I'm gonna peel it off and attach this one right here. See if I need any extra. I'm gonna just put extra right here. Flip it over. And here we go. We are going to glue this. Okay, 1 and 2. And we're gonna grab these and leave them aside. Now, ink that we're using for this card will be, let me take out all my bits and pieces here. We're gonna use, I'm gonna show you the trick with the Versamark again, and then I'm gonna use Berry Burst and Peaceful Pine for this card. Okay, so we are going to grab our arch, and we're gonna stamp the Fluttering By to Say Hi with the Peaceful Pine here. Okay, we're gonna go down here in the corner like that. That is all the stamping that we need to do with our Peaceful Pine, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, put it aside. Now let's stamp the butterflies. We're gonna use Berry Burst, and we are using this stamp right here, and these are already stained, so I don't mind doing this, but I'm gonna show you later when I'm stamping. So I think, okay, that is stamped. Put it away for now. Let's grab our punch. And I noticed when I was lining up my punch, when I put together the sample, that if I make sure that I am all lined up with this, with this butterfly, hold on, because I moved here. Hold on. Beep. This is too short, because, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab this and use this as my lever. So if I am lined up with this, at least this happened when I did my sample. If I line up the way I like it, then almost all the other ones should be lined up as well. And we're gonna go there. See? So we have the butterflies now. This ready. Now we're gonna stamp on here. Okay, what we're stamping the friend. Okay, and we are stamping it kind of down here, but staying a little bit here. Okay, friend. And then I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to clean this. And now I need the little butterfly. So with this class, we have used all of the stamps, okay? The one that we were missing is this cluster, whatever you call of butterflies, and is right here, okay? As you noticed, this is not as red or stained per se. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using my Versamark, and you need to have your cleaner on hand. So I'm going to ink and ink, okay? And then I'm gonna start stamping my butterfly. One. Then I'm gonna clean, because I'm gonna put this one back in here and ink. And I need a little bit more. there. I'm gonna clean, tap, ink, ink, and there. I missed one. Hold on. There. The beauty of the photopolymers. And then I'm inking, stamping, and the last one. Let me just go down here. And voila. And now I'm cleaning this, and it's not as stained as my other stamps like this. So difference. Okay, so this is that and that is that. Just wanted to show you. You can do that if you want to, or just let it be. Okay, so we need ribbon. We're gonna do our trick, and we're going to do the usual trick. This is the upside, okay? Here, no, I gotta stay more on this side. Okay, I need my ribbon to be on this side, and then I'm gonna go down and then secure it down, fold it there, and voila, and do the other one. Okay, and voila. Now I'm going to put quite a bit of, because I'm not going to put any dimensionals on this one. I want to leave it flat. So you can use this, or you can put some tearing tape. Okay, so that will go on here on this label right here. So this flap, more than a label, is a flap. Okay, voila, done. Now I'm going to be gluing this one inside, and I'm going to kind of use this and put all the edges the same, and hopefully I stamp in the correct place. Let me see. Yes, and that will be there. So we're going to cover that, and this will be going on that, and leaving the same edge all around for this. So this has only 1/8 of an inch. So I need to make sure that everything has the same edge. Voila. So that is that. Okay, so you have this one. Now let's work on, I'm gonna glue this already because I don't need to do anything but just gluing down my pieces here, my leaves. And I need many dimensionals and dimensionals. So let me put a few of these here in the back. Okie dokie. Hello, Lorraine. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing okay. And I'm gonna go there. Okay, so I'm going to be using these mini dimensionals, peeling them off. And this is gonna go right there. Okay. Then we are going to here, and we're going to tuck this one under there. Okay. And then we're going to put the last one. Okay, let's see. And I am going this way. Voila. Easy peasy. Now let's grab our butterflies. I'm gonna put, guess what? So the butterflies, as you know, we have a large, a medium, and a small. Okay? In the back of the large, I'm gonna put a single dimensional, and back of these, I'm gonna just do 2 small ones, and on this one I'm just gonna put 1 in the middle because it's enough. So my large one is gonna be going right there. My medium is gonna be fluttering by right there. Okay, then the small one is going to be going like that. Actually, like that, right? That is that. Okay, now I'm taking this, and this will be glued down here in the middle, but I'm gonna flip it over and take a dimensional there and put 1 over there, and then I'm gonna put 1 in the middle here. Okay, so I'm sure that I'm not going to put any dimensionals that is not supposed to be. Okay, there. So now I'm going to take my ribbon, and you can do double. Let's see, I did double in mine because why not? Okay, so I'm gonna just cut this because this is double, and then so let's pretend that this has been wrapped around twice, and now I'm going to be making my bow like I usually do. Okay, actually I need a little bit longer there, and I'm gonna go around and grab that. So it's your choice. You can do the double bow or not. I think this is beautiful. And with this one, you can slide it down. And I'm going to put a mini glue dot to secure it. So now, these are the 2 tails, and this will be the other tail. When you do that, that will be your tail. There. So let me pull this. And let me pull this. And then I'm gonna fuss with this a little bit. Okay, I'm going to cut this to the same length of the other tails. And just give him a little bit of an angle here. And there. Okay. And because I like this to be vertical and fluffed up and messy, I'm gonna take a mini glue dot, okay, and then secure it, this one, however I like it, put it down, and voila. This is not gonna move, it's gonna stay right there. Then you can fluff it up, buttercup, and voila. Now, the only thing that we're missing are the embellishments. And remember, your $50 order will give you the supplies for the 5 cards, just the cardstock and the paper, okay? You will provide your own embellishments. If you wanna place an order that is over $60, I will give you half a pack of the embellishment and half a spool of this ribbon. I think that is a deal because you get the supplies and everything ready to make. The only thing that you will have to have is the bundle. And if you don't already have it, by placing the order, you'll be able to qualify. So let's use a little, I'm gonna put a large up here, okay, because I'm using, and then I will do one down here and one up there, okay? So this is your the other fun fold card, like that. What do you think? And my original had the white embellishments because I wanted to use some of the whites. Okie dokie. So that is the card number 4. And now we're moving to our 3D. That is a box. And it was inspired by a fellow demonstrator that Lorraine knows. And it's Debbie. Okay, Deborah. Debbie is somebody else, Deborah. Because I saw this and I said, I love that. I don't need to come up with, you know, my cutting samples and that. So I'm going to make this. And you guys, there you go. So the box would be in bubble bath. Okay. All of this has everything prepped for you, and I forgot to fussy cut, so I will need to fussy cut in front of you. And if you remember, I told you from one of the cards from yesterday's card, this one, because we stamped 3 times, so we have 3, 6, 7, 8, and save 1 because that's what we're gonna use for. Okay, so for this one, I want to use my paper trimmer because it's better for me. So I marked everything. So you will receive your cardstock already scored, but you will do all the cutting that is required. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we need to keep. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do it this way. So I'm going to put my scoring lines into the, let's see if I do it correctly, otherwise I will have to redo it. There. And then we're taking off all this part, so I'm gonna put this one in the groove there, and I'm gonna go down and cut this part off. Actually, I need to go all the way down there. So this will be coming off, and I'm gonna use those. Then I can do that, everything with my little scissors or paper snips. Okay, and then I'm going to eliminate, let me fold it this way so I can see better. Eliminate this little corner here, and then I'm gonna cut this one like that, this one like that. Okay, now we're gonna go up here and cut our slits here. And then I'm gonna go right there and right there. I'm gonna miter or cut, trim here and here. Okay, now I can fold on the score lines because I like to do that at the end. That is me. I know, right? She is the bomb. She is the bomb. So I need to, let's see if I have one of my oldie but goodies. If you've been around, look, I still have the original sanding blocks that Stampin' Up! Used to carry. And then I know now we have new ones that I always forget to order. And so I am cleaning up my not so perfect edge there. Okay, here we go. So now let me just fold all these. Okay, make sure you will need some strong adhesive that you can use your Seal Plus, your liquid glue, your tear and tape. I'm using tear and tape. Okay. And I'm going to show you. So I folded all of them. And basically, this is what's going to be happening. Ta-da! Okay. This is your bottom. So this is my front. Okay. And that's my lid. So these are the pieces that you will need to use for the paper that I will be providing. Okay, so that will be glued, and make sure if it has a direction, make sure to pay attention to it. Okay, so for this one, we know already that this is going down here. And we're gonna put that. Now, this is a 4x4 box. You can put whatever you want in there. Okay, now gets done like that, and this is our front. So for this one, you need to pay attention on the direction. So if the flowers have a direction, let's pay attention. So we're gonna put it down like that. Okay, let's grab my sample here so I don't mess it up. There we go. You get a border right there, 1/4 of an inch all around. Now, this is what is going to keep the box together for the side, this little piece here. So I am going to put my tear and tape, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to put 2 pieces, okay? First one, I'm going to peel off, and then I'm going to put another one so I know for sure that I'm covering the surface of all of it without sticking to my hands. Monica. Urgh. There. There. Just flip it around and off you go. Voila. And the beauty of the tear and tape is that you can tear it and then you can fold it under. So I'm pulling this, the cover, pulling this and this. Now, this is going to be like that. This is going to be like that. And we are going to be do a matchy-matchy. And because we have done that, we have the matchy-matchy. Okay? Voila. So now, this is your front. And when you're gluing these, make sure that this would be the last that you put in, okay? So you can either do some liquid glue here. I didn't do it in my own, but we're gonna do that. So these flaps are gonna stay down. Okay, so I'm gonna do the back first. There. And then press down. And then this one, I'm just gonna put my tear and tape and then push everything down. Okay? And we are going to put it all together like that. So now no seams, and this one just moved on me. Holy goalie. I want this to be perfect with all the same edges. Okay, take a breather, center it, and off we go. Okay, then I'm gonna press with my bone folder under, and down there you can see everything is staying down. Okay, now Ooh, I'm losing all my pieces here. What I'm going to do, I will need my ribbon here. I'm going to pinch here tight. Well, pinch it nicely. And this is giving me, so you gotta pinch and there, and that is that. Okay, voila. And this one is gonna be like that, pinched over there. Then if you want, you can be all nice and put it down there, press down. Okay, now I need my ribbon, because the ribbon will be what is gonna be keeping it closed. So I am going to just tie a bow, measure it, tie a bow. Then we're gonna fix it while we are tying the bow. This is a little bit too long. We don't want to waste the ribbon, or at least I don't want to. Okay, and then you can tie it wherever you want to. Then we're gonna slide it. This we're gonna slide it up. Voila, there. I'm gonna make this one as big, there. Okay, so this is your box. Then we're gonna fiddle with the bow. There, now we have that. And this one needs a little bit extra. Voila. Now, let's put this, we're gonna stamp two things. Actually, one thing only. We're gonna stamp on here. We're gonna stamp the word friend in black, because I forgot this. I did it in black. I'm gonna ink it. This will be already flagged for you, and you just need to stamp it in the middle. Okay. I already did the cutting for this. I'm gonna do the fussy cutting for the leaves. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take 2 dimensionals and put them in the middle, because I'm gonna tuck the flowers, no, the leaves under. So I'm gonna center this like that. Okay, there. Let me do the fussy cutting that I should have done. So while you're watching me fussy cut, but it's not as bad as you would think. Now that I have my glasses that I can see, because before it was like, oh my golly. And there we go. So you will have the flowers, either flowers that I've die cut or flowers that you will have to fussy cut. Okay, one of the two to put it in the middle. And then we're gonna do that. Easy peasy. So what do you think so far? Do you like the box? That's easy peasy. So at the end, it is a 4x4 by 1 1/4. So there's a lot of things that you can put down inside. If you want to give a bunch of candies, you can. I think a nice bracelet. You could do, what else can fit in there? Maybe even a pair of socks. Really fold it and refold it. And whatever you want to give, it will fit in there. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna take my mini dimensionals and put them in the back, because you know me, everything will have to be dimensionalized. And then we will be done in no time. So what did I do? I did, well, this was up here. And then I did these two. One is gonna go under there. Like that. And this one is here. Thank you, Lorraine. Let's see. Oh, because I have my screen that is partially covered. And voila. So we have that. And I'm going to put down dimensionals because I can. And you know me. I love dimensionals. So these are the labels. Die cut from this beautiful set that I showed you last night. The beautifully celebrated dies. Okay, they're still available. The stamp sets are not, but that. So now I'm gonna put my, down here I'm gonna put 1, 2 mini dimensionals. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my sentiment or greeting like that. Okie dokie. This will be, okay, this is bugging me. Stay there. Voila. I need this corner to stay down. I am going to be putting this in the middle, but obviously it can only be attached to this part, right? So I'm going to do double duty with my dimensionals. I want to secure my ribbon because when I open the box, I want to make sure that the ribbon is not going to go undone. See what I'm doing? There. And then I'm going to put another one down here. And I'm using the edges of the mini dimensionals because they are sticky the same way. Okay. Peel that off. Kind of now looking at it and centering it. Voila. Okay, so when you open this, and they want to open, one part will not be undone, okay? It's under there, so it goes out and there and stays. You see what I'm saying? So we're not worried about the ribbon to be undone. Okay, there, we're gonna put it up here, tie our bow like that. I'm gonna take this butterfly, put it right there because I need a little bit of color like that. Now I'm gonna put 3 embellishments, and they might be different from mine depending. I'm gonna do reverse. I'm gonna put one over there, and then I think I'm gonna do this pink right here. Okay, and then I need a white, and this white I'm gonna put it right there because I could have put that's okay, it works. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, so trim the ends a little bit to give it, and voila, this is your box. Okay, see, has a nice edge so it can fit good whatever you want to gift. So let me just put all the projects for tonight or for the class. Okay, let me do my original because this is what is going to be in the tutorial, but you can see it's the same piece of paper up here. I just, you know, the paper had different patterns, so I used that all. So there you go. So you're gonna have your box, you're gonna have your card, you're gonna have this other card. So this is a fun fold, the box. This is a fun tag card. Okay, there we go. That you can put in. You can write your message and put it in, and put it in an envelope. And then you have the Z fold. So these are the 5 projects for this class. We used card base in basic beige. We used bubble bath. This is our Boy, my golly. What is the name? Oh, hi here. Berry Burst. This is our Peaceful Pine combined with the velvet there, right? And then this is Cloud Cover. These are all the colors that coordinate with the paper. What you're going to get in your class, you're going to get cardstock, cut, prepped, scored, embossed. Dies will be die cut for you. All these will be die cut. You will fussy cut the flowers. You will stamp your butterflies and stamp your sentiments. So the only thing that you will need is your bundle. If your order is $50, you will just get the supplies, just the paper. If your order goes of over $60, I will give you half a pack of the embellishment and half a spool of the ribbon. So then you'll have everything. But if you push it up to 75 or over 75, I will also gift you my birthday special for this month. Because it's my birthday month, you're gonna get extra 10% in Stampin' Rewards on top of what Stampin' Up! Is already giving you. As you know, you collect 10% Stampin' Rewards on a minimum of a $20 order before shipping and tax, and after you apply any Stampin' Rewards. So with your $75 order, over 75, I keep on saying 75, over $75, you get this. So if you play 75, over 75, let's say 75, you get $7.50 from Stampin' Up. I'm going to match that. So you will have a total of $15 in Stampin' Rewards that you can use whenever we can use it anytime. But if you're interested in new stuff, then you can save it and collect and purchase the new stuff. Okay, so that is all that I wanted to let you know. This is my class. Now, announcement. Yes, reminder, this class registration closes on the 18th, okay? 18th of August. The class in person will be the 29th, and or you can get it to go. All the details will be at the top, as well as the details to place your order here. I will not be live next week because I'm going to be at the beach. And with my luck, it's going to rain every single day because every time I go to the beach, it's going to rain. But I won't be able to do a live, but I'm going to have an ordering special because that is my week, my birthday week, because August 19th is my birthday. So that week, starting on this, the 17th through the 23rd, I think, I'm going to have another ordering special, and it will be even more stuff for you, okay? So you will not see me, but you will see maybe popping on here and there. You will have emails, and if you're not on my email list, make sure that you do. And also, if you would not mind subscribing to my YouTube channel, because my videos will be transferred to the YouTube, because these will be gone after 30 days. Okay? That is all. Yes, woohoo, at the beach. We're going to go down to Virginia Beach. Share nothing like where you are, but hey, it's the beach. I can see, put my feet in the sand, even if it is raining. Okay? Thank you so much for watching the live. If you're popping on and watching the replay, please say #replay. Leave a comment because I really, 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 really appreciate it. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.